with selfie camera. Get a 64 gig GS6 or GS6 Edge for the price of a 32 gig.
You totaled your brand new car. Nobody's hurt, but there will still be pain. It comes when your insurance company says they'll only pay 3/4 of what it takes to replace it. What are you supposed to do? Drive 3/4 of a car? Now, if you had Liberty Mutual new car replacement, you'd get your whole car back. I guess they don't want you driving around on 3 wheels. Smart.
New car replacement is just one of the features that comes standard with the base Liberty Mutual policy. And for drivers with accident forgiveness, rates won't go up due to your first accident. Learn more by calling 1-888-675-3155. Switch to Liberty Mutual and you can save up to $423. For a free quote today, call Liberty Mutual Insurance at 1-888-675-3155. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Good job. I don't know about you, but I don't like taking pills for minor arthritis pain or using those patches. Thanks, Stephen. But I found something that really works. Australian Dream. It doesn't smell, doesn't burn, isn't greasy, and it relieves my arthritis pain. Plus, Australian Dream has an empty jar guarantee. You use the entire jar, and if you're not satisfied, return it for a full refund. I doubt that you send it back, though. Because Australian Dream really works. You want real relief from arthritis pain? Get Australian Dream.
Are you missing out on life because you're putting off neck or back surgery? Call Laser Spine Institute, the leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than 1-inch incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic conditions, call today for your MRI review.
There were times my boss would send me home because I was in excruciating pain. Going to Laser Spine Institute, I go in, I have the procedure, and walk out a changed person, good to go back to work. I can't tell you how much happier I am. It's changed my life completely.
If you've been told you might need an extra back surgery, call 1-855-414-BACK for your MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall.
I'm glad you're going to hear with breaking news from CNN. The law of the land, according to the highest court in the land, is that there can be no ban on gay marriage no matter what state you live in. Even if you're in a state where bans exist, it is likely just a matter of time before those bans will fall. All it's going to take is a challenge. The top court has spoken. I want to go directly to the steps of the Supreme Court of the United States, where Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney is standing by. He's also just so happens to be the co-chair of the LGBT Equality Caucus. I want to get your reaction to this decision right away, if I can, Congressman.
Well, it's emotional and it's historic. This is a great day for all Americans. It's especially meaningful for those of us who fought for this for decades. My partner Randy and I got married a year ago. He's not my husband, but we've been together for 23 years. We've raised 3 children together. Today means that our family is equal in the eyes of our own country's laws. And that makes me very proud of my country. And it means I get to go home and look my kids in the eyes, and I don't have to feel like they're going to be treated as less than anybody else in this country. And that's a very emotional day for us.
Congressman, I'm sorry, I've lost a connection to you. I'm not sure if the viewers can still hear you or if it's just me, but you mentioned your husband, Randy Flork, who just so happens to be joining us live as well. Well, you're in Washington, D.C. Randy is here in New York at a different location. I'd like to get your reaction, too, as well, Randy, and I hope I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you, and I can hear Sean. Thank you for having us on. I just want to say that, this is not a great day for gay people. This is a great day for Americans. I think that, we are not equal until we're all equal, and today is that day. So I just think it's an amazing moment, and as somebody who got married a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, it is just a wonderful feeling to know that we will be recognized in the entire country, and for our children, it's incredibly validating. It's really an emotional moment.
Well, I'm glad you had the time to talk to us today, and I did hear most of what you said. I feel My signal are down here in the West Village live at the Stonewall Inn. It is famous, especially among those who have fought for gay rights across America and here in New York City on the weekend of Gay Pride. So with that in mind, I also want to mention that there is still the legal challenges that lie ahead, believe it or not. SCOTUS Speaks is not the end of the story. Not for some states who still are digging in, because there is the issue, and I'm going to apologize for the language, but it is a pretty excited air out here. There is the issue of Religious Freedom Restoration Act, state to state. Go to break, be right back.
You're finally here. Long way from the Sandlot. First game in the majors? You don't know, Art, because this family is enjoying a cross-country baseball stadium trip they planned online at AARP Travel. It's where your journey begins with inspiration, planning, booking, and hot travel tips from real pros. If you think see the trip when you think AARP, then you don't know Art. Find more surprising possibilities and get to know us at aarp.org/possibilities. Did you know that meeting your daily protein needs actually helps to support your muscle health? Boost High Protein Nutritional Drink can help you get the protein you need. Each serving has 15 grams of protein to help maintain muscle, plus 26 vitamins and minerals, including calcium and vitamin D to support strong bones. Boost High Protein is the #1 selling high-protein complete nutritional drink, and it has a great taste. Guaranteed. Help get the nutrition you need every day with Boost High Protein. Join the club at brandpower.com.
Here we go again. Another day shackled by wires. How long do we have to keep untangling for just a little taste of power? Who knew charging could be so draining? You can keep plugging away, or you can change the way you charge. The Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge with built-in wireless charging capabilities.
Get a 64 gig GS6 or GS6 Edge for the price of a 32 gig.
You totaled your brand phone. Nobody's hurt, but they will still be paying. It comes when your insurance company says they'll only pay 3/4 of what it takes to replace it. What are you supposed to do? Drive 3/4 of a car? Now, if you had limited mutual car replacement, you'd get your whole car back. I guess they don't want you driving around rebates. Smart.
New car replacement is just one of the features that comes standard with the base Liberty Mutual policy. And for drivers with accident forgiveness, rates won't go up due to your first accident. Learn more by calling 1-888-675-3155. Switch to Liberty Mutual and you can save up to $423. For a free quote today, call Liberty Mutual Insurance at 1-888-675-3155. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
If anybody is looking for home repair or home improvement, you need to go to Home Advisor.
At Home Advisor, you'll find millions of reviews of pre-screened local home pros.
Home Advisor took care of all of it, and they're there when I need them.
And it's always free. Go to homeadvisor.com now.
Still paying too much for home phone service? Do the math. MediTech was only $35 a year for unlimited local and long distance calling to the U.S. and Canada. With the mobile app, get unlimited text messaging.
Unlimited texting for iOS only.
Closed captioning brought to you by ChristianMingle.com. Find God's message for you.
Find that one special person who makes you stronger. Better.
Find the person you were meant to find.
Join ChristianMingle.com today.
It's easy and free.
Sanity is flying because we're in daytime. Welcome back, everyone. Ashley Manzo reporting live in the West Village of New York City at the Stonewall Inn, an historic site as the birthplace of the gay rights movement in New York. And make no mistake, across America, people know this location. People have started to gather here. There are, I'd say now we're getting close to at least 100 plus. It might be even 200 within my view. A police presence here as well. This will be an intense area of celebration as it's a Gay Pride weekend here and it's Gay Pride month. But this weekend is the Gay Pride parade, an historic parade in New York City. It will be even more so this Sunday when it takes place. I want to get you right to Jeffrey Toobin, our senior legal analyst at CNN, for some of the more technical questions when it comes to what the Supreme Court has just done and how the people of the United States will see it or not see it. Jeffrey, I want to ask you in particular, if you could just sort of lay out the case for those people who may live in those 20 states that are still experiencing bans on gay marriage, that there's litigation ahead in order for that to end.
There is, actually, but I wouldn't overstate the complexity of the situation now. In a matter of weeks, in all 50 states, there are going to be same-sex marriages. States are going to be required to allow these ceremonies to take place. Now, there may be some technical implementation controversies in Alabama, where the Chief Justice has been resisting the orders of federal courts. There has been more complexity than in most states, but I've already seen several states, including Ohio, which was the focus of this case, have acknowledged that they're going to start allowing same-sex marriages. So, in a complicated legal world, today's decision is really not all that complicated in its implications, which is that states have to allow gay people to get married.
Immediate for all, eventual for all. And then there's this from the Texas Attorney General, Jeffrey Toobin, and that is that the plan in that state, at the very least, is to work towards some kind of implementation of a Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which he believes will give some sort of relief to those who, their religious, moral, or whatever might be able to abstain from performing these kinds of ceremonies. I'm not talking about civilians, I'm talking about those who actually officiate legal proceedings, government proceedings. Can you walk me through how some states may do that and how that may thwart some efforts at gay marriage?
Right. Now, I think it's important to remind folks that the Supreme Court decision has nothing to do with whether members of the clergy have to perform priests, ministers, rabbis, imams. They do not have to perform same-sex marriages if they don't want. That is the core of the First Amendment. So today's decision has only to do with civil marriage, civil ceremony. And what the Texas Attorney General is saying is that we want an exemption for local officials who have a moral objection to